The Philippines is a country of islands. It has over 7,000 of them. Each one offers a slice of tropical paradise. You will find brilliant white sands. You will see water so clear it looks like glass. The people are friendly. The food is a wonderful discovery. For many travelers, this vast archipelago can seem a little overwhelming to navigate. Where do you even begin? The answer for most international visitors is Manila. This sprawling capital city is the country's main entry point. It acts as a bustling, energetic springboard to the serene islands that await you. It's the starting block for your great Philippine adventure. This guide is designed to make your journey simple. We will break down the process, step by step. We are going from the concrete jungle of Manila to the sandy shores of places like Boracay, Palawan, and Cebu. There is no need for complex planning or fancy logistics. We will use simple words and clear directions. Think of this as a friendly conversation, a chat with a fellow traveler who has been there before. We will look at the different ways to get from island to island. We will talk about how much things cost, in both Philippine pesos and US dollars. We will help you understand what you can expect to spend, whether you are on a tight budget or looking to splurge. The idea of island hopping can be intimidating. You might hear stories of complicated ferry schedules or sold-out flights, but with a little bit of know-how, it is surprisingly straightforward. The key is to understand your options and to plan just a little bit ahead. You do not need to book everything months in advance, but knowing the main routes and transport types will give you confidence. Manila is the beating heart of the Philippines. It is a massive, sprawling metropolis full of history, full of energy, full of people. For most international travelers, this is where your Philippine story begins. The city is home to Ninoy Aquino International Airport. NAIA. NAIA is the country's largest, busiest airport. Flights from all over the world land here daily. Because it's a major hub, Manila offers the widest, most frequent connections across the archipelago. It's the most efficient place to start your island hopping adventure. Think of it as Grand Central Station for the tropics. From Manila, the entire country opens up. A short domestic flight can put you in a different world in an hour or two. Major airlines and budget carriers run countless daily flights. Cebu, Palawan, El Nido, the Underground River, Boracay, Siargao. These flights are the fastest way to cross the island groups. But air travel isn't the only option. Manila is also a hub for land and sea travel. Bus terminals across the city send long-distance buses to provinces and ports. Buses can take you to Batangas. From Batangas you can catch a ferry to Mindoro. Bus and ferry travel is slower, but shows you the countryside. It's affordable and popular with locals and backpackers. You watch city chaos give way to rural calm. Manila itself is more than a transit point. Spend a day or two to acclimate and explore. Walk the walls of Intramuros. Explore vibrant local markets. Taste Filipino street food. Stay in guest houses or luxury 5-star hotels. A night in Manila helps you rest, organize, change money, and get ready for the islands. It's a practical, enriching start to your trip. This guide will show you that getting from a busy Manila street to a quiet island hammock is not a massive undertaking. It is an exciting part of the journey itself, filled with its own small adventures and beautiful sights along the way. Getting between the islands is an adventure in itself. You have several options, each with its own benefits in terms of speed, cost, and experience. The most common choice for covering long distances is to fly. Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, AirAsia. These airlines offer frequent flights from Manila to all major island destinations. A flight from Manila to Cebu typically takes about 1.5 hours. A flight from Manila to Palawan typically takes about 1.5 hours. This is by far the fastest way to travel. Booking in advance, especially during airline seat sales, can get you surprisingly cheap tickets, sometimes for as low as PHP 800 to PHP 4000 for a one-way trip. For shorter distances between neighboring islands, ferries are a fantastic option. They are a classic part of the Philippine travel experience. Large, multi-story ships for overnight journeys, and smaller high-speed fast crafts that zip between islands in just a couple of hours. For example, the trip from Cebu City to Tagbilaran in Bohol takes about 2 hours by fast ferry and is a very popular route. Ferries are generally much cheaper than flying, with prices ranging from PHP 200 to PHP 1500 depending on distance and class. It is a great way to save money and enjoy the sea breeze. Once you are on land, buses become your primary mode of transport. Vans become your primary mode of transport. For travel within a larger island like Puerto Princesa to El Nido, You will likely take a shared van, or a public bus. Air-conditioned buses are available for long-haul routes and are quite comfortable. These journeys can be long, often taking several hours, but they are very affordable. A long bus ride might cost between PHP 300 and PHP 1000. These rides offer a real glimpse into local life, as you pass through small towns, rice paddies, and lush countryside. For getting around locally within a town or city, you will rely on the iconic local transport. Tricycles, which are motorcycles with a sidecar attached, are everywhere. They are perfect for short trips, like from your hotel to the beach. Jeepneys, the colorfully decorated and kitschy buses, are the workhorses of public transport, running on set routes for a very low fare. These options are cheap and give you a truly local experience. A short tricycle ride may only cost you PHP 50. Let's look at some simple, popular routes you can take from Manila. These are well-traveled paths, which mean plenty of transport options. One of the most classic trips is from Manila to Cebu. You will start by taking a 1.5-hour flight from Manila's Nanayaye to Mactan, Cebu International Airport. From the airport, a taxi or a ride-sharing service like Grab can take you to your hotel in Cebu City or on Mactan Island. Cebu is a destination in itself with historical sites. Great food, Cebu's famous Laotian and street food. It is also a perfect hub for further island hopping. From Cebu, you can easily take a 2-hour ferry to the neighboring island of Bohol. Bohol, Chocolate Hills. Bohol, tiny tarsier primates. Another excellent and very popular route is from Manila to Boracay. This island is famous for its powder-fine white beach. To get there, you fly from Manila to one of 2 airports. The closest is Cataclan, which is just a short van and boat ride away from the island. The total travel time from Cataclan Airport to your Boracay hotel can be under an hour. The other option is to fly to Calibo, which is about a 1.5 to 2-hour bus or van ride from the Cataclan port. Flights to Calibo are often cheaper. From the Cataclan port, it is a quick 15-minute boat ride across the channel to Boracay Island. Palawan is another jewel in the Philippine crown, and getting there is straightforward. The most common route is to fly from Manila to Puerto Princesa, the island's capital. This flight takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Puerto Princesa is the gateway to the world-famous underground river, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. From Puerto Princesa, many travelers continue their journey north to El Nido, a paradise of limestone cliffs and hidden lagoons. This is typically done via a 5 to 6 hour van or bus ride. For those with a bigger budget, there are now some direct flights from Manila straight to El Nido's own small airport, which saves you the long land journey. For those looking for world-class waves, the route from Manila to Siargao is your ticket. Siargao has become a global surfing hotspot, famous for its Cloud9 surf break. You can take a direct flight from Manila to Siargao's Sayac Airport, which takes about 2 hours. Once you land, it is a 45-minute van ride to the main tourist area of General Luna. Siargao is not just for surfers. It offers incredible island-hopping tours to places like Naked Island, Daku Island, Guyam Island, as well as the stunning Sugba Lagoon. This route has become incredibly popular, so it is a good idea to book your flights a bit in advance, especially during peak season. Travel in the Philippines can be incredibly affordable, but costs can vary widely depending on your style of travel. Let's break it down into 3 simple budget levels to help you plan. This will help you figure out how much money you might need each day. Remember, these are just estimates. Prices can change based on the season, how far in advance you book, and your own spending habits. We will give you a general idea for food, accommodation, and activities. The local currency is the Philippine peso, and as of late 2025, the exchange rate is roughly 53 PHP to 1 USD. First is the backpacker budget, accommodation, dorm rooms at hostels, or very simple fan rooms at guest houses. That can cost PHP 500 to 800, USD 9 to 15 per night. Food, local carinderias and street food. A filling meal can cost just PHP 100 to 200, USD 2 to 4. Transport, jeepneys, and tricycles. Activities are mostly free, or join group tours. A daily budget for a backpacker could be around PHP 1000 to 2000, USD 19 to 38. Next, we have the mid-range budget. Accommodation, a private room in a nice guest house or a standard hotel with air conditioning. That costs around PHP 2000 to 4000, USD 38 to 75 per night. Food, a mix of local eateries and casual restaurants. Expect to spend about PHP 800 to 1,500, USD 15 to 28 per day on food. Transport, you might hire a private tricycle for a day trip or take faster vans between towns. Activities, organized island hopping tours, and maybe a scuba dive. A comfortable mid-range daily budget would be PHP 3,500 to 6,000, USD 66 to 113. Finally, there is the splurge budget. This is for the traveler who is looking for luxury and convenience. Accommodation, boutique resorts or high-end hotels. Rooms can start at PHP 8,000, USD 150, and go way up. You will dine at the best restaurants and enjoy cocktails at sunset bars. You will likely hire private boats for your island tours, giving you complete freedom over your itinerary. You might even take private transfers or charter small planes between islands. For this level of travel, the sky is the limit, but a comfortable splurge budget would start at PHP 10,000, USD 188 per day, and could easily be much more. Packing for the Philippines is simple. The weather is tropical, so think light. You'll want lightweight clothes like t-shirts, shorts, sundresses, cotton fabrics, linen fabrics. Definitely pack a few swimsuits. A light rain jacket is a very good idea, or a small foldable umbrella. For footwear, comfortable sandals, or flip-flops. Bring a pair of sturdy walking shoes, and water shoes for rocky beaches or caves. The sun is strong. Do not forget a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Staying safe and healthy is mostly about using common sense. Be aware of your surroundings. Keep an eye on your belongings, especially in crowded places. Keep a photocopy or digital image of your passport separate from the originals. The most common health issue is an upset stomach. To avoid this, drink only bottled or purified water. Be a little cautious with street food. Choose stalls that are busy and look clean. And always wear a life jacket when you're on a boat. The boat crew should provide them. Knowing a few local words can go a long way. Salamat, it means thank you. Magkano, how much, great for shopping. Tulong, it means help. People in the Philippines are generally very friendly, and many speak some English. A smile and a polite attitude will open many doors. While credit cards are accepted in major hotels and restaurants in cities, the Philippines is still very much a cash-based economy on the smaller islands. Make sure to withdraw enough cash from an ATM in a larger city like Manila or Cebu. You'll need cash for small guest houses, cash for local food, cash for tricycle rides, cash for market shopping. Please be mindful of the fragile marine environment. Use reef-safe sunscreen to protect the coral reefs. Do not touch or step on the coral, and never leave any trash behind on the beaches or in the water. And some beef. Traveling from the bustling energy of Manila to the tranquil shores of the Philippine Islands is an accessible and rewarding adventure. It is a journey that does not require expert planning, just a little preparation and a willingness to go with the flow. As we have seen, the routes are well established. You can choose the speed and convenience of a flight, the budget-friendly, scenic bus, or the ferry. The infrastructure is there to support your travels, making it easy to hop from one paradise to another. The biggest decision is choosing which island to see first. Your budget can be tailored to your travel style perfectly. Backpacker, mid-range, luxury. By booking your main flights a bit early and eating at local spots, you can save a lot of money. Remember to have cash when you venture away from the main cities. So take these simple steps. Decide your islands: Boracay, Palawan, Bohol. Check flights or ferries, pack light clothes, sunscreen, and your sense of adventure. Learn a word like salamat. Drink bottled water and wear your life jacket. The path from Manila is clearer now, the cost no longer a mystery. The only thing left is to take that first step. Book that flight, pack that bag, and get ready to discover some of the most beautiful places on Earth. Your simple, unforgettable island adventure is just a short journey away. Enjoy the ride. Before you go, please like and subscribe for more travel guides. Happy travels.